Hey guys, I'm here for my first review, my first video on my channel. My name's Justin. So yeah, let's get all this awkwardness out of the way and get right to it. It started off with Usos and Goldust and Stardust. It's a pretty good match. I gave it about 6 out of 10 stars. We ended up having Stardust roll up one of the Usos for the win. First match, can't remember which Uso that was. But yeah, pretty good match. Solid. It wasn't too bad. Then we had my personally my favorite match of the night. Sheamus versus Cesaro. Really strong spots here. Cesaro looked really strong, and Sheamus held his own. It's been kind of stale. I don't even remember when Sheamus won the fucking title, let alone just won it in particular. So yeah, but I thought Cesaro was gonna win this one. He looked pretty good, but then Sheamus hit a bro kick out of absolutely nowhere and got the 1, 2, 3, and he retains. Hope they face each other at Hell in a Cell. That'd be nice. So now we have Ziggler versus Miz with Mizdow and Miz's corner, of course, and our Ziggler and Dolph Ziggler's, of course. I can never tell the difference between those two. Telling you, it's like doppelgangers, literally. So yeah, we had Miz rolling up Ziggler here, holding the tights for the win. Weak finish. Like, I gave it a 5 out of 10. It could have been better, but I guess we're gonna see this again, and I wonder when we're going to get some new people to run for the Intercontinental Championship. Remember, we had that Battle Royal a while ago, and there's really no one else to compete for them, so I guess we'll see what happens. Next, we had a segment with Roman Reigns in the hospital, and doctors talking about his hernia, and he's not going to be able to compete 4 to 6 weeks. Kind of sucks. Was looking forward to this, even though we saw it on Raw, and we saw Roman Reigns get the pin there. Yeah, so Seth Rollins comes out, says that it's a poor excuse for Roman Reigns not to come because he had emergency surgery. Tells the ref to ring the bell and wins by count out. Then he says, I'm a big man and I challenge anybody to come out. A couple seconds pass by, nothing happens, and we see a cat pull up, camera pans to Seth, and he has a shocked face, and we're all know it's like, okay, yeah, it's Ambrose. Show him already, so he runs to the ring and they brawl through the stands. Triple H comes out with all his goons and breaks it up and ruins that, but it is what it is, and decent segment. I guess we're going to see Seth versus Ambrose at Hell in a Cell. So the next match was Rusev versus Mark Henry. Honestly, Mark Henry had nothing to gain here and nothing to lose compared to Rusev. Rusev's undefeated, and it just wouldn't make sense if Rusev lost here. So yeah, Rusev wins by submission with the accolade. Mark looked pretty strong here. He countered the one accolade, and that's something. No one's broken out of it yet, and he's kind of undefeated with no pins or submissions against him. So it is what it is. And then after that, we had the Divas match, and this wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad of a Divas match in my opinion. Ended up with AJ getting the win over Paige with the submission. Nikki had some spots here where it seemed like she was going to pull away, which would have kind of shocked me, but I guess this is going to continue. Guess we'll see what happens there on Raw. I'll give that about 6.5, 7 maybe. Pretty good, pretty good. And then we had the main event of the evening. No, we didn't. I lied. We had Orton versus Jericho. My bad there. First video. Just bear with me. I'm gonna hear it in the comments probably if I get any views. Yeah, Orton versus Jericho. Pretty good match. Pretty predictable too at the end. You know, you had Jericho sitting up at the top rope for what, like a minute maybe, and telling Orton to get up, and you could see it coming from a mile away. It was gonna be an air RKO catch finisher. Yeah, that match really could have went either way, but yeah, Orton wins with the catching RKO, and that's what we had there. Now we have the main event. Yeah, we had Brock Lesnar versus John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it was a pretty good match until the end. I didn't like the ending, not too much, but I guess it is what it is. I guess it continues the feud. Guess we're gonna see Cena versus Lesnar at Hell in a Cell in a no DQ match. That's my guess. Yeah, so bunch of attitude adjustments, an F5 right at the end. Uh, yeah, Cena was pretty even this one, finally. This is what I was hoping for at SummerSlam, but no one expected what happened at SummerSlam, really. Who the hell expected John Cena to job? But we had, yeah, Cena hits him with an AA. Seth Rollins comes out, hits him in the back of the briefcase, disqualified, goes to cash in after hitting Brock with a curb stomp, and Cena stops him, and bell never rang, so I guess Triple H is going to hear it from Brock Lesnar for this one. Uh, yeah, that's how it ended. Kind of weak finish. Yeah, sorry for mixing up the Orton and Divas match. Got you the result, but wasn't in weird order. First video is a bit shaky. Probably get a decent recording device next time other than my webcam. Guess we'll just see how it goes, and thanks for watching if you did.